Usually it's just morning guys, but we think we've got some ladies in the group now, some girls in the group, so I guess I've got to change the welcome. Yeah, so cool, man. It's been an interesting morning so far. As explained last night, we have made some really big moves on the JPY pairs, and Trump decided to, that was fueled basically by Trump saying about the tariffs, saying that everybody was going to get tariffs, so he just fueled it. He has a habit of doing it on a Sunday night right before the markets open, so I guess that was to be expected. And also, as well as kind of explained in the live call yesterday, Asia hadn't had a chance to digest the news that came out on Friday, so we were kind of expecting that, and we're going to get big moves this week. It's an FP week, so we want to take as much advantage of that as humanly possible. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at positions that I'm interested in taking. I didn't manage to record the call yesterday, I completely forgot, so I'm just going to make a quick video for you guys now. Was kind of wanting a break below this level on CADJPY, and now I'm looking for a retracement back up to it. I still think this entry is valid, I still think this pair is valid. USDJPY, USDJPY I think is still valid as well. We're looking for a retracement up to this level, and it looks like we're kind of getting it right now. We haven't really come down and wiped out any of the kind of target areas which I always look for with a retracement. So for example, had price come down here and kind of gone past these levels, I would think really that the trade is invalidated. And we're seeing this across all the JPY pairs now, so we've also got a potential entry here on Great British Pound JPY. They're going to be around these areas. These aren't like that's exactly where I think it's going to go. We just need to see what price action is saying. Maybe potentially try entries at that level. In terms of Australian dollar JPY that I called in the group last week, it's kind of made the move now. I'm no longer interested in it. Same as New Zealand. Well, no, New Zealand dollar JPY's got like a hell of a way to go down in my opinion, but we definitely need to see some upside, and we need to see a retracement, and then we can look for a position. This will probably just come in the form of like an hourly correction, and maybe come to like this level here or this level here, and then it will break to the downside. So yeah, I still think there's a lot of downside to come on the JPY pairs. We're definitely due the correction, so it's going to be interesting to see. Great British Pound, Canadian Dollar, and EURCAD. So, Great British Pound CAD is being a bit of a problem child at the moment, which is expected. The pair can be really quite grabby. So, obviously you'll know in the group, I took an entry here, okay, and then I also kind of doubled it up around this area, and I placed my stop basically exactly where it tapped. So unfortunately I became liquidity today. However, you can see as well like this structure, and then you can see like sellers come down and really fucking tried it there. Some big liquidity grab. So right now I've managed to get another position here, and we're moving to the upside finally. This level is a real problem. Let's just be clear with this. This level is a real problem. We can see that we had the 1 hour close above it this morning. We didn't have the 4 hour close, which is why I expected a retracement back to this level. I thought I'd place my stop okay, but obviously I didn't. Now what we're trying to do is now we're just waiting for buyers to really continue this momentum. And we can see here on the 15-minute we've got great buying volume. We've kind of got rid of this choppiness now. We've got rid of this aggressive selling. And also what we see on the hourly is an engulfing candle. Annoyingly, like this is what I was saying to you on the call, and this is what I say a lot. So if you look at where this is, like really what we wanted to do is we wanted to close here, and the momentum would have just flown. But you always see this fucking bollocks at the end of the hour, because it's just where a lot of trading seems to happen. It's really, really aggressive, like it's quite stable. You look, end of the hour again as well, where that liquidity grab was. So if we look at that, that's the start of the 15-minute candle, although that 15-minute candle didn't actually close below it. It's always just in the last half an hour where you get it's just where the liquidity grabs are, and where buyers and sellers will have the biggest fights. So what we're trying to do at the moment is, as I say, we've had this lovely engulfing candle. This candle has closed above this, candle close theory, and now we want this candle to really close above this, you know, and then we'll get some good buying momentum. We'll get some more buyers into the market and hopefully push it above this liquidity here, ready for the 4-hour close, which has a minute 35 left. As long as we get good momentum on these 4 hours, we should kind of get up to take profit. Now let's just talk about take profit for a moment. I am personally going to be taking profit here, because that is, well, if it gets to it, it might not get to it. I'm at break even right now, so I might get stopped out at break even. You can see sellers just really fucking trying to push this candle underneath. Don't know why. Like, price is clearly bullish. Someone clearly doesn't want it to be, or a few people clearly don't. But my take profit is placed here if we get to it. That's for a 6.3R, so that's a 12 grand trade for me. I think price is going to continue to the upside. Now, with buys, I always place my stop a lot lower, or my take profit a lot lower than what I do with sells. Just, it's to do with my own psychology. I often find that price gets very, very choppy after a certain level as well, and it's kind of, I find it a little bit hard to stay in the trade. So it's just something I'm building on. But at this particular moment, I always place my take profits a little bit lower down. Let's also talk a little bit about take profits. Now, price has clearly been very, very bullish, and we actually haven't had a retracement down to where the kind of top of the range was. So, in my opinion, although we've got this downtrend, we've got this lovely downtrend here. I'm just going to delete these. Buying is going to be a lot harder at this level because we're at the end of the trend. So you want to be a little bit more careful with your take profits. For example, here, even down here was really, really hard, but when we broke above this level here, it just fucking flew to the top. But yeah, so you want to be a little bit realistic with your take profits. Now, when I look at this, I like to have an idea in mind of where the most liquidity is lying. Most sell side liquidity is lying. So if we look here, obviously this is the really top. This is like the, you know, this is where we'd love the gold to be, and we can look at taking that liquidity out there, and that is a 19R, so that's a 40 grand trade if you have got a 2 grand risk to 1% risk to reward, and you're trading $2,000 at that moment in time. But when we're looking at this, and when we're looking at the trend being exhausted, you need to really think about your take profits and also your psychology, as I keep mentioning. So what I am currently looking at here, or what I would recommend for you guys, so obviously a 6R is nice. I would be looking around here, because if we look, this is where a lot of the 4-hour liquidity is lying. So you want to kind of look for an area, especially after the trend's been a little bit exhausted, of where the most liquidity is sitting. And if we look, we can see here, we can see here, we can see here, and also we can kind of see these candlesticks here, and that is in line with kind of like the first area of take profit. So I'd be looking personally around that level for the trade. As I say, price might not even get up to it. You know, you might get up to like a 5R or 4R and be like, cool, I'm fucking happy with that, and then you just get out of it, and that's absolutely fine. You know, you got only put your take profits where you feel comfortable, but as I keep saying, put your take profits somewhere realistic. The markets are very, very choppy at the moment. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fundamentals in play. So you want to be realistic with these targets. And if I was you and you've taken this position, which I know quite a few of you have in the group this morning, I would be looking at this as your main take profit for like a 9R. If we do get a break above and we kind of manage to break this area of liquidity here, this level here, which seems to be at play for some fucking weird reason, and we come back down and we retest it, I would also look to be adding to this trade. So you will be able to go from a 9R to a 7.61R and get this at break even as soon as possible, and then maybe just trail your stop to like a +1R just in case price does come down. Let me just be clear with this as well. Especially when it comes to buying, selling it's a bit easier, shorts it's a little bit easier, but getting 2 positions on the swing trade's fucking difficult, man. It's hard work. It'll fuck with your psychology. You'll see yourself maybe go up here and then continue to the upside, and you know, maybe this position gets wiped out at break even, and then you just close this one and price continues to fucking move up. So just be careful when you are looking at these 2 positions. Back testing, not even just back testing, live trading. I've actually got people in the group that will say to me, do not add to that trade, you've got a great position there, because it, as I say, it will most likely end up getting wiped out. So yeah, just bear that in mind, but also do try it. You know, you want to try and push yourself a little bit and try push yourself into getting into these bigger positions, and adding to your winning trades, for sure, because as I say, like, you know, you can even get out the trade a little bit earlier, then you'd be able to get out where I am, and you'd be looking at a 6R and a 4R, so you'd be looking at a 10R instead of having to wait for all of that movement up top. So yeah, hopefully this video's helped in terms of the positions. Let's just have a quick look at what EURCAD's doing. I just want the same fucking thing. Just want EURCAD to break over this level, to break past this level, because it's just playing absolute fucking havoc with the buying right now. So yeah, as I say, anyway, hopefully this has helped, guys. There's going to be plenty more positions reveal themselves during this week. We are on for some big shorts on JPY. We've just got to wait for the retracement, so bear that in mind. It's going to be a busy week, guys. It always is NFP, and next week we're going to do probably fuck all because most of the moves have happened. So yeah, any questions, guys, just put them in the comments. If you've managed to make it to the end of this video, I should have put it in earlier, I should have said earlier, please like and subscribe. I run and do all of this for free. People are making good profit off it. I'm just doing it to be able to grow my visibility of the channel. So your likes, your comments, shares, subscribing, this all really helps, and helps grow the channel and grow the cause. So cheers, guys. As I say, any comments, put them, or any questions, put them in the comments, or put them in the free Discord group. Cheers.